Welcome to Jason's podcast. I'm your host, Jason, and it's a podcast where I like just to talk about my favorite artists of all time. In the first episode, I decided I want to talk about somebody that I know, and that artist is Christen. Christen is a beauty artist. You know, she works with hair and all different forms of types of like beauty. You know, she also makes beautiful things for eyelashes, which we will get into later. But Christen, you know, she now lives in Florida, but she was born and raised in Memphis, Tennessee. And if you don't know, Memphis, Tennessee is home to B.B. King, Elvis Presley, Al Green, 666 Mafia, Moneybagg Yo, you know, just to name a few. But it really has a rich cultural history of art. But the one thing that she does say is that she grew up around a lot of poverty and a lot of crime.
I grew up around a lot of poverty, a lot of crime. So the way, and I grew up in like city schools too. So the way that I was exposed to things, it was very, you know, when the good times came, they really came, and you had to be really joyous about it. I grew up with a lot of just art in general, just through music and movement and the way that people would celebrate. It was very, I don't know, this is gonna be cheesy, but like transcending in a way. It was heavily just loud and out there and just beautiful. And it made me have an appreciation for just the way I grew up in that environment. It made me have an appreciation for where I'm from.
You know, I've known Christen now for about 5 years. We've supported each other with each other's art throughout this entire time. And she has always been just a blessing. She's always been encouraging. She is always a light. She is just always just about peace and non-judgment and overcoming fear and pushing through obstacles. She is just that person who, you know, that when you go to her page or you go to her art, it's going to provide that sense of like, freedom, joy. And I think that's what makes her art so awesome. So please check her out. I'll have the socials here. Make sure to follow her and you know, like her posts and buy her art. Support her. Go get your hair done by her. She's out in Florida, and she's just a wonderful person. I'm happy to call her my friend. So let me ask you all this. Do you think a great artist is great because of their talent? Or is it because of the environment they've grown up in? Or do you think it's like a combination of both? Write your comments. Let me know your thoughts. On the next episode, I'll be talking about another one of my favorite artists that I personally know, and his name is Isaac. Thank you for watching Jason's podcast, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.